Gotham reunion. Gonna say it right now, definitely the best episode since the show has come back since the hiatus. This is good. This is what I love about Gotham. Insanity on top of build-up, on top of a couple of new twists, on top of making me so excited to see what happens next. There be spoilers from here on out. That be your warning. So, oh man. So, I still wish they hadn't recast Ivy. However, I've been able to, I don't want to say get over that because I still think it was a dumb idea, but I've been able to get on board with this Ivy for this episode because, yeah, she's working. I wish there was more of a connection to the Ivy that we had prior to this, but she's definitely working here a heck of a lot better than when she was first introduced and she was just doing the, you know, seducing, like having her go Gotham sized and just trying to is she the third or the fourth person who's tried to poison and or kill the entire city? I gotta go back and do a count on that, but yeah, she's just working better here because she's more nuts here. I think that's what helps. Whenever Gotham tries to do even slightly restrained, it ends up not working as well. When it goes for broke, that's when it works. This episode goes for broke. So you've got Ivy trying to enact this scheme, this plan, this mass murder thing. So there's your baseline and your big thing that you're trying to stop. But you've also got Bruce coming off the heels of almost having died and trying to, you know, pick up the pieces again, reaching out to Alfred. And I love that Alfred's first answer to him is just this growly no. I love that. And then this was great, and like the episode didn't even draw attention to this, but Alfred says, you know, you can't tell me you've changed, you have to show me. And instead of immediately figuring out how to do that, what does Bruce do? He goes to Selene instead to see if she'll help him, because he's always had that safety net. He's always had people around him willing to, I don't want to say do the work for him, but willing to help him through whatever he's going through. Now, that's not to undercut his pain or his damage. He's had plenty, but he's always had help. So I love that his first instinct when being rejected by someone who's always helped him before is to immediately go to somebody else who usually helps him, as opposed to do the thing that's harder, which is to actually step up and prove to Alfred that he is changing. But then when he does make that move to protect Alfred and to try and help other people, and when the lights got cut in that room, and there was just, it wasn't quite Hans Zimmer Batman, you know, but it was reminiscent of that. And so that I was like, oh, I'm really enjoying that. Like, they're walking Bruce right now right up to the line of becoming Batman. I'm really enjoying that. And I know a lot of people who watch Gotham and are fans of Gotham are really big on Bullock. I've never disliked Bullock. I've enjoyed him. I've never been in love with him. With Jim, you know, admitting to him exactly what's going on, saying, I need your help. That felt like that got me more excited for Bullock's involvement than I have been in quite a while. Again, not disparaging the character, I like him, but he doesn't make my top 5 favorite characters. He actually might not even make the top 10. He's still good, but that was a good moment. It was built up too well internally within the episode, and he has a couple of great moments. I love that Jim gets his moment to escape Harvey, who's under Ivy's spell, by saying, wait, do you think her hair's more scarlet or auburn? And Harvey's just like, you know, that's a good question. Just taking his eye off the ball for a second, and Jim bolts. I love that. We've got the Riddler now effectively back, which was something I was iffy on. I've kind of been up and down on Ed's whole thing this season. I was finding it interesting as he was finding a new place, you know, in the world, having, he thought, lost his intellect and trying to be kind of a decent guy, but kind of being a jerk about it, because that's sort of who he is. I was finding that interesting. but it did seem like an odd place to take the character. Bringing him back to just full on being the Riddler again, in some ways feels like a, I don't want to say a step back, because it's not like it's a downgrade. The Riddler's a lot of fun, but in some ways it does feel like didn't we kind of do this already? But at the same time, they've got him paired with Oswald right off the bat, and that was the extra thing that sold it. I was enjoying the Riddler, you know, persona in his head thing, because I like that kind of thing in general. But if it had just been him coming back, like just him looking in the mirror like, I'm in control again, I would have been like, yeah, okay. But the fact that it's Oswald there with him, and we get the two of them face to face, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. That was what brought it up that extra notch. That's what sold it to me. Something that otherwise I would have been like, I don't know if this is really the way to go. Sophia, probably one of her best moments. Oh, and the hand smash on Lee. That was rough. So, you know, props to Gotham for that one. And I think Lee was due for another reminder that, you know, she's clever and she's figuring out how to play the game, but she's still trying to play against pros. So I will be really curious to see what the next step for her is. I kind of want to see her go nuclear against Sophia. I'm not sure it'll go there, because I think the show is really trying to preserve her integrity, her moral integrity. But yeah, I kind of just want to see her wreck shop now, coming out of this. We'll see, but you know, it was a good, intense moment. I'll be curious to see where things go from here. And Selina facing down Ivy again. There were characters and moments that I've been iffy on up to this point, but it's something about the way that they sold it in specific moments in this episode. Something about Selina facing down this version of Ivy made me appreciate this version of Ivy more, and I think it's the way Selina dealt with her, spoke to her, and interacted with her got me hooked in better. The same with the return of the Riddler, having Oswald there, you know, with that maniacal grin on his face, was the extra bit to make this plot move that I'm otherwise iffy about, somehow work in the moment. This was just a heck of a lot of stupid, crazy fun. And yes, I know Gotham is stupid. It's stupid in the way a soap opera is, but oh my God, I love this show. Oh, I'll be nervous coming back next week, because when I have this much fun with an episode, it can frequently be a letdown with whatever comes next. But right now, yeah. Gotham reunion. Did you see it? What were your thoughts on it? Whatever they are, drop something down in the comments and let's talk about it. There's all the stuff to do, like or subscribe or support me on Patreon or buy a t-shirt, follow me on Twitter, etc, etc, etc. Links for all that stuff that I mentioned, plus a bunch more, because I do way too many things. Links down in the description. So until next time, this council is adjourned.